Tech tablets with the Fanless Broadwell mini PC that I unboxed just a few days ago. I'm just going to test some games out here in this video. So as I mentioned in the other video, that it's got the i5 5257 CPU in there. It's a dual core, has 4 threads, and it can turbo up to 3.1 gigahertz. I'm keeping an eye here on the temperatures. My current configuration, I'm running 16 gigabytes of RAM here. And if I go over to the memory here, you can see that it is running at actually 1866 megahertz more or less. Now it did run at 2133 megahertz, but I encountered a couple of crashes when running Battlefield 3. So I decided just to clock the RAM down to 1866, which it officially supports according to Intel's page, because I did have the HyperX Impact RAM that could clock itself even higher to the 2133. But I've scrapped using that. So you can see here already I've just been running GTA 5 in the background here. Temperatures get up to 79 degrees. You have to remember this is fanless, so I do expect it to get even hotter than this probably. Continued gameplay, it's definitely going to start to cook itself because it's got no fan on there whatsoever. It might be wise to add a USB fan, I don't know, but I'm not going to be personally gaming on this myself. So I'll just jump in now to have a look at GTA 5 here. Auto 5 here. You can see the frame rate there is not too bad at the moment. Of course, there's no action going on. And I'll just show you my settings here that I'm running. It's very low, but you're going to have to use those kind of settings if you want playable frame rates. So you have graphics here, 800 times 600. And everything else is off here. And DirectX 10, important to enable that, keeps the frame rate up there. And all of those advanced graphics settings are off. Now the available memory, it's only apparently using just under a gigabyte there, and I have 8 gigabytes available to me, so quite a lot there. But that's just going to be scaling that up with the integrated graphics there with the Iris 6100. Okay, so I just steal a car here, cause some trouble, and just see how low the frame rate gets with explosions, cops, and everything like that.
We have a Grand Theft Auto.
Police are coming. Wait for them to get here. The cops are taking their time. There we go. Missed it. So the graphics isn't wonderful looking there at this resolution. It's a little bit pixely, isn't it? It's quite blocky looking. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. Wasted. Uh-oh. No.
Suspect is missing. Who has eyes? Angle 1, we can't see him. Yeah, I see him. Reporting a reckless driver. Are you serious? No, the vehicle. Stop annoying me!
A bots game here of League of Legends. if you do play an online game, you're probably going to get a better frame rate than this because it has to calculate the bots. Now there's only 3 of them there. It shouldn't have too much of an impact here. I'm actually running this at 1080p at the moment on the highest settings. I just show you the video. So 1080p, very high, and it's doing around 60 frames per second there at the moment. So I'm just going to drop that down to a medium high. See what impact that has on the frame rate.
I won't lead us astray.
And we're looking at 100 frames per second there, so very good playable rate, super playable. Now of course there's no other bots on the screen, but when there's all the fighting going on, no doubt that'll drop down a little bit. And moving around the map here, not an issue. Very quick.
Swiftly now.
I mean, this is quite a light game. Even some of the tablets with Bay Trails that I test, they can play this game. So I expected it to run really well on the Iris 6100 graphics.
I always take the high ground. My aim is steady.
No problem. I'm just going to change the resolution, sorry, not the resolution, the settings right onto maximum again, very high. And see if that's still going to keep above 60. It is, 60 frames per second there.
Stand together.
It's even on the very high settings.
One shot.
Counter-Strike Global Defense. So these are the settings I'm going to try first. See what kind of frame rate you get from that. Now I'm going to play the Dust 2 map. This here. Very playable. And there must be a gain on the headshot for this side. Just 100% headshot. So I'll show you the settings. Very playable here, 720p, those are the settings. I'm very low this global shader quality. I'm just going to change this to 1080. See how it runs. Now I realise there's this guy's killing me in the background there, but it doesn't matter. Not worry about stats or anything like that. Okay, so even at 1080p here, it's going to run around 80 frames per second. So looking very good. Very good as a Counter-Strike machine that doesn't have a fan. Oh yeah, that sucks. Oops, that's friendly fire. I thought he was shooting at me. Hang on, everyone's killing everyone. Yay, lucky headshot. And then dead. Yeah, so it's very playable here. Well, now if I just go and step it up even further and change this now to those settings here on high, shader detail high, go with everything on high here. Okay, see how that runs it. Doing a little stutter thing, it always does. Okay, so that dropped the frame rate down now to 50 frames per second. But it looks a lot prettier there. It's crazy. Yay! Another freak headshot. Yeah, I know I can't shoot too. You know what? I'm crap. I know. I suck. Okay, so that's kind of like level offensive. Pretty playable here. Battlefield 3. Running on a server that's got, I think, about 60 players on there. Well, not quite. But a large server as well. And I'm running medium settings here at the moment. I'll just show you quickly in the video. So you can see here, medium. And I will drop that down to low just to see what improvement that's going to make. So the mid-40s here doesn't seem too bad actually with all that's going on. Now if I chop down the settings to just low, that should probably give me maybe a 10 frames per second boost there. Or not, really, it hasn't actually made that much of a difference. So you could even get away with running this, I think, on medium. Oh, indeed. Okay, deploy. Okay, see, in this area here on low, yeah, there's probably giving me another 5 or 10 frames per second here, so that's good. Oh, we're in trouble, I think. The tank didn't blow up, so that's good. But now it did. Playing now for approximately 1 hour 13 minutes that the system's been up and running, and most of that time it has actually been gaming it, so it got up to 82 degrees. Now remember, this doesn't have any fans, so if you're going to be gaming on this, maybe it might actually pay to just have one of those cheap USB fans blowing on the top of it. That would probably make a huge difference and get those temperatures right down to maybe just the, I don't know, high 70s or something like that, and definitely keep the temperature down. Now if I touch the top of the unit, it is scorchingly hot. I'm just going to have a look now with a thermal probe and see just how hot it's getting. Okay, 52 degrees. Hottest is probably right here in the middle, so it's getting up to 50, 52. Quite warm. It's not hot enough there for me to start frying some sausages or bacon on the top of it, but it is getting definitely very hot, and it's quite warm there. Not burnable, but almost. Actually, around this part here must be where the CPU is, because that is very hot right there. So that's a look there at the Fanless AliExpress generic Broadwell mini PC here. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I'll see you in my up and coming videos in the channel. Bye for now.